So Neural DSP just released the newest update for the Quad Cortex, featuring new plugin compatibility. And in this video, I was going to write a song and using the Quad Cortex as the interface, run a bunch of audio through it. That's everything from guitar to bass to even drums. I'm essentially going to be using the Quad Cortex as almost like outboard gear. So I'm going to be using it for all the delays, reverbs, overdrives, and then of course all the new plugin compatible presets. For those that don't know, my name is Joshua De La Victoria. I'm a guitarist based in Southern California. I have a band called Portraits and Victoria. If you're into guitar music or prog or anything in that world, then I'm sure you'll enjoy this vid. What I really love about using the Quad Cortex as my interface is, well, number one, when I'm recording guitar, using it for direct monitoring, right? So I don't have to pass all my audio into Logic and then back into the interface to hear it. I can hear my guitar signal immediately being processed through the Quad Cortex and then being sent to my studio monitors. This pretty much means that there's zero latency, so it's just that much easier to record really tight, high quality guitars. And then the other feature that I love about using the QC as an interface is something that I'll do in this video where I'm running my audio digitally back into the Quad Cortex and then back into Logic. Now, the reason that I like to do this is, well, number one, there's a bunch of effects on the Quad Cortex that are not plugins. So some really cool reverbs, delays, and then the other reason that I love doing it is because it offloads a bunch of processing power. So you can run all these really intense reverbs and delays, or like amp sims and all this other effects without straining your computer's CPU at all. So you're using outboard hardware to get all these reverbs, EQ, compression, all that stuff. So without further ado, here's a little song creation and production video. All right, so we're at my desk. I have my Logic session open, and I am using my Quad Cortex as my interface. So anything that I do on the Quad Cortex, you will see when I switch to Cortex Control on my computer. This is where I'm going to be routing all of my audio and adding effects and all that stuff. All my guitar tones are also going to be going straight to the Quad Cortex and then being recorded into Logic. I kind of wanted to write like a little drum and bass style thing with a bunch of guitar. So I was going through Splice and then I found this guy that I liked. So I'm going to just import it into my session. As you can hear, there's no kick, so I need to add my own kick. So I'll grab another sample. I'll use this guy. And then this one, I'm actually going to add into Drum Machine Designer so that I can add it as MIDI. So let's find some chords. I don't know what I'm exactly gonna do yet. So let's just call this guitar chords left, and then I'm going to record a right side, grab my guitar, and now I'm just going to go through some presets. Let's try the Soldano. This chord progression, so I'm gonna go like okay, now I need to come up with like a rhythm that I want to do these chords in. I kind of have an idea. I'm thinking okay, so now I'm gonna put that rhythm in the kick drum. Now I want to come up with a variation on this chord progression so that when it repeats, it's not the exact same thing. So, That's kind of cool. All right, let's record that and see what happens. I'm gonna do this again. This is gonna be guitar chords harmony, and I'm gonna add some higher stuff and get a different guitar tone. That's kind of cool. I'm going to add the compressor from the Soldano plugin. I want to add some synths before I add any more guitar. Okay, let's do that. Now I'm going to, let's just experiment with, I'm going to duplicate this. And I'm going to hear some other synth sounds. This could be kind of cool. Okay. So now I'm going to do what I really love doing with the Quad Cortex, and I'm going to send the audio of the synth into the Quad Cortex and add like processing to it. So I'm going to make a new audio track, and this is going to be my synth through the Quad Cortex. I'm going to take this synth and send it to output 5 and 6. And then this synth is going to be input. Input 1 and 2 will work. So then I'm going to go to my Cortex control. I'm just going to get a blank preset. I'm going to put my input to input 5 and 6. And now I have audio going through the Quad Cortex. So let's add some stuff. First I'm going to add maybe like an overdrive type thing. Maybe some compression from Soldano. I know I want to add some reverb, so maybe I'll take some from I'm also going to add the new harmonic tremolo. Okay, that's kind of cool. So now I'm going to record it back into Logic. So I'm just going to hit record and then let it do its thing. Cool. So now I'm going to just kind of do a little bit of chopping up, making things sound interesting. Okay, so now I want to do the same thing with the drums. I want to send the drums through the Quad Cortex and add some like lo-fi-ness to them. So, okay, I'm going to take these drums, and then again, I'm going to send them to the output, 5 and 6. And then this track, I'm going to send to input, 1 and 2. Mute it. And then let's take this. If I push play. This is also pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna record that. Cool. Now I'm gonna add some 8-string guitar. Let's get a preset from probably Nameless. Okay, now I'm going to edit out the silence. So I'm gonna. Okay, now I'm gonna add bass MIDI that I'm gonna use with a DI preset, and then I'm gonna send that to the Quad Cortex. So let's go bass, and then let's go Umansky. So this is right now a DI sound that we're going to then put through the Quad Cortex and process. Okay, so I have my bass line, and now I'm going to send this again to 5 and 6. I'm going to create a new audio track that's going to be bass Quad Cortex, and this is going to be input. Let's do input 1 and 2. This should be sending to the Quad Cortex. I think it's kind of cool, so I'm going to just record that. So I'm going to take all these, all this MIDI, make it really short, and then I'm going to send this through the Quad Cortex. Let's open our Quad Cortex and go. I'm going to do Soldano with just the default preset. Then my input is going to be 5 and 6. Something else really cool that you can do is, as I'm recording it, I'm going to be automating stuff in the Quad Cortex. I'm just gonna add a crazy, like, synth bassy thing. So thank you guys for watching the YouTube video. If you enjoyed my playing or my writing, or you want to watch more videos like this, you can catch me on my YouTube channel, which will be linked in the description, and then also my Instagram, which is Josh Dela. So be sure to go check out the new Quad Cortex update, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later.